Welcome to step 4. Do you know many people do step 1, step 2, step 3, and they get scared of step 4? Oh, yes. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Be bold enough to launch. Be bold enough to launch publicly. Be bold enough to launch publicly. Okay? So launch publicly in the next 48 hours. You can post about your minimum viable offer on LinkedIn, on Instagram, or just on a simple card.co site. It's basically a free site, right? And then I always advise people at this particular first time launch, if you can price it at 50% of the future price, because you're still doing market testing, you're not yet at full-blown launch per se. Because after this step 4 launch, you will still come to a point where you will refine, perfect it before you launch it again. You can even add some things to make it more valuable than to upsell based on the kind of questions and worries that people raise after consuming the minimum viable offer. So price it at 50% of future value. So instead of launch, let's say the real value is $100, you can launch it at $50, but put it in your copy. Let people know that, hey, you're going to get this for $50 instead of $100. Or if you don't want to do that, but I encourage you to do this, or do what I call publish the first invite. What does that mean? Go live on your best social media platform, or post a 1-minute selfie video, or send an email if you have an email list, or post, I am helping put the type of person to achieve this kind of result. Once in, when they comment yes, have a place where you're directing them to. It could be a wait list, it could be a WhatsApp group, it could be a digital store for them to pay for it, but have a place where you're directing them to. If you're going live, have a location where you're going to pull people to pay, to get access to what you're selling. If you're posting a 1-minute video, do the same. If you're sending an email on your email list, do the same. If you're making a post, do the same. I am helping this type of people to achieve this type of result. Once in, when they comment yes, interested, all of that, direct them somewhere. The goal here is use your voice and don't wait and get responses. Use your voice and get that validation. Don't disappear after posting. When you're doing a launch post, I always encourage people to do it when you have time to sit for the next 1 hour and just monitor the post and the feedback, the likes and the comments, and reply to comments as many times as possible. DM people back, show presence. There are people that will like the post and not comment. DM them. Have a ready-made DM message. Send them a DM message. You're doing a launch, so be serious at it. Anybody who likes and doesn't comment, make sure you are sending them that particular DM that will cause them to reach out to you. All right, now I want to talk to you about the monetization multiplier. Very important, because it is at this stage where I'll now encourage you to start thinking at this step 4, start thinking of now multiplying your minimum viable offer. Once you validate your offer, multiply its income potential using this grid that I have below. This will help you to think beyond your first sale and start thinking of repeatable systems. So you have your minimum viable product offer here, the PDF guide, a 10-step process, a 3-part video series, your consultation, 30 minutes consultation that we did, or your 30 minutes video that we did is here under your minimum viable product. Now you can upsell it into a 3-day challenge. You can now expand the PDF guide, for example, into a 3-day challenge where you teach people live on Zoom for 3 days and they pay you for that. You see, the same PDF guide now expanded into a 3-day teaching program, training program, 1 hour each day, and you're good to go. Or you can build a workbook and structure the workbook in a way somebody can follow the workbook for 3 days or even 7 days. What have you decided? Or you can do a better cohort exclusive group coaching program, a 1 day exclusive group coaching program for 2 hours, practical with workshops and so on. Boom, you're good to go. You can do subscription model, ongoing coaching loop, where people get to sign up. It could be a 3 month subscription program where once a week for 3 months, you coach people on that particular thing. You can do a monthly offer vault where there are things that you offer people for 1 month or every month for 6 months. You create stops. You expand the workbook. You expand the 10-step process. You expand the 3-part video series. You expand the PDF guide and create things that in small chunks that you offer people every month for 3 months, depending on the kind of product that you are offering. Also, you can do a quarterly offer vault, the same process with with a monthly offer vault, or you can do a yearly offer vault, right? One-on-one upgrade. This way you can do a for example here, $500, $400, $700, $1,000 premium access offer. An example here, where you can tell people, okay, let's say after your live Zoom, you can tell people to have a one-on-one session where I will help you achieve this result in 3 months. One-on-one. I work with you one-on-one, and the goal is you. The mission is you. The mission is to help you do this and do this and do this. This costs $500, $1,000, or whatever. You can create one-on-one calls where you can charge for 30 minutes calls, 15-minute calls, 1 hour calls, depending on what you do. People just pick your brain and pay you for picking your brain. Okay. You can create a private accelerator program, a boot camp program, for example. People join, it could be a weekend boot camp one-on-one with you, and you lead them through that particular process and you charge for it. You see, this is the same minimum viable offer that we did in the previous step that you're converting, and you're enlarging it now into different ways that you can make more money and more impact and serve more people. The goal here is get to work. Create these things. Think through it. Document it. Create the curriculum for the Zoom live program for 3 days. What will you teach on day 1, day 2, day 3? 1 hour each day. Amazing. Expand a 10-step process, 7-step process into a workbook that somebody can go through and get hands-on in the whole process. Just get your hands dirty in this process. Again, I keep emphasizing, many of these during your first time will not be perfect. Nobody starts perfect. Your goal is make sure that you have a process. You have the value well packaged that somebody can understand, somebody can go through, and somebody can actually get the results that you're talking about. Okay? And that will definitely help you in such a mind-blowing way.